Good day and good morning. It is 6:30 on Sunday morning. And how do my mornings usually start? Well, they go as I get out of bed and scratch you know what? Well, there you go. Too much information, I hear you saying. So, my mornings usually start by refreshing the water in the bird bath. Now then, this time of year, when it's very dry, one of the best ways to get birds into the garden is to give them clean water, not only to drink but to bathe. And the other thing about refreshing this is I get a bit of pressure on there, and if there's any mosquitoes deposited any eggs, we give it a good wash out and get shut of them. So Adrian came yesterday. Adrian, my Aussie mate, who lives just beyond Turn, and he came in the afternoon and I'd made us some barbecue spare ribs as a bit of a snack, and a pastry. I don't know what you call it. It's a pastry square that's about 6 inches square, and you fold the edges over and give it a good prick, put it on a tray, and on the bottom is I put some pesto that was kindly sent to me by a subscriber from Switzerland. I got more than pesto, I got a huge goodie box, and this subscriber, I'm not going to mention the name because they haven't said whether I should or I shouldn't, but it was cram-packed with Swiss chocolate. Oh my goodness. And cheeses and pestos and all sorts of goodies. All sorts of goodies. It was a huge box. So we put this pastry on, and then we put some pesto on, and then I'd caramelized some onions. So we had sweet onions on top of that, and we had some, as I said, we had some mozzarella, and then we had some tomatoes and a bit of bacon on there, and oh, they were lovely. They only take 10 minutes in the oven, but they're a lovely little starter. And then we had, as I said, we had a huge portion of spare ribs. Now then, so I put on the sprinklers on May's garden, and that's looking really fab, really fab. And yesterday I got the lawnmower out just to trim off where the sprinklers go over the grass and make the grass grow. I have been watering a little bit in the middle there just to give a patch of green. And why have I done that? Well, if strange birds are flying over and they go, patch of green, there must be some water down there. Off and down they come. I don't know, but there you go. So the bird bath does give me a good opportunity to film some of the birds, and coming up is some of our visitors that I filmed yesterday. So enjoy that. There's about 4 or 5 different species came down, and I need this. I'm going to alter the bird bath. I've had an idea. You know the huge 2-meter satellite dishes that they used to be before they were like tiny ones? Well, the situation is that I've spied one near Nigel's, a big fiberglass, I think it's fiberglass, it might be GRP, huge satellite dish which has been discarded. So I'm going to ask Nigel to bring it over for me, and I'm going to put that in the middle of the garden, and I'm going to make it into a huge bird bath. That should be a big success. So it'll take months for them to accept it, so probably well after the rainy season before they accept it. But I'll leave the original one in, but I'm thinking about putting it maybe in the middle of the garden. Maybe I want it to be somewhere where I can still film the birds. So I may put it here. I need a clear line of sight up to the balcony where I can set the camera up. But I'm quite excited about that. Quite excited. Anyway, such is life. I must get on because, as normal, I've got lots and lots and lots to do today. Alright, bye bye for now. Enjoy the birds.